Well, on one beautiful November, right before Thanksgiving, Dennis and Judy and myself on the wonderful Lady Emirata boat, schooner that is, set off sail for Panama. And we headed down the coast, down through Mexico. Our first 3 days out, we had rough weather. We had to scoot into Ensenada and get ship shape again. We found out that we weren't secured in ship shape and tied down as well as we thought. But what a beautiful adventure as we headed down the coast and making various stops. And we took about almost 2 years to get to Panama. Dennis's father had illness problem, and we had to stop, and they flew to be with him, and I flew on down to Panama, and it just was a wonderful sail. It was a dream and an adventure that we had looked forward to and that we completed. Here at the marina on a beautiful Friday morning, probably October the 8th, I would think, somewhere in there. Excuse me, November the 8th. And we're going to kind of cover our trip of getting the Emirata prepared and getting ourselves ready to go. And the Emirata, I don't mean to be spinning around here, but is right right behind me here. Actually in front of me, there's the Emirata. And we've been painting and working and don't mean to be so jerky on the Zoom. It's new, but we're just getting Emirata to go out for a Caribbean sail from San Diego, California, down to Panama Canal and through and into the Caribbean, down the coast of Mexico and Costa Rica, and we're looking forward to starting our venture here sometime next week. Anyhow, we'll shut this off. I'm walking down the little dock in between the boats, and I'll step over here, and this is the Emirata. It's about 8 in the morning. I'm getting ready to go over and knock on the door on the boat with Dennis and Judy and have a cup of coffee and start our morning chores. I'm staying on this pretty yacht right here that Dennis and I spent some time working on the electrical system, and it's rather, for an oldie, it's definitely a goodie. The owner is totally restoring it and getting it ready for resale, hoping to be able to make some income. Video. I decided to do a little video this morning just to kind of cover our tracks a little bit. Dennis is installing the chart plotter, and he needs assist to help him run the cable, and they're discussing how they want to run the cable, and we'll take a little closer look at that in just a second. We're looking through what we call the bimini top here. We got a brand new cover to protect us from the difficult fall weather you run into sometimes at sea, and Dennis and Judy are discussing the installation of the new chart plotter, which is this unit. And I'm this morning, one of my chores aboard here is this right here is a solar panel, and I'm making the wood brackets, which are over here, which are being painted. Oh, there, I need a second coat, and we're mounting the solar panel on the back brace across the back here. We can see this white brace right here. The new solar panel gets mounted there in conjunction with an existing solar panel that we have, which is right there, is the existing current older solar panel. Anyhow, enough of that kind of talk. New little galley table outside by our barbecuer right here, and I'm on the fantailer after the boat, and this is the older solar panel, and we're putting a new one right here in this space so we can have plenty of sun power underway. And here's our new low pressure gas system for our galley, and we got 1, 2, 3 bottles, and this is just a cooler chest on the rear fantail deck, and a little table. We use a cooler chest for just storage and sitting on.
A couple of weeks that we were sick there kind of kicked our butts, and we're running a little behind schedule. So, and then what with our boat, we really didn't. We had to replace the new motor mounts that were put in, squashed, and they weren't. Just got that taken care of this week. We took it out Wednesday for a couple hours and it was running great. It's running really great. We just got to get the club
rather tattered, getting things put together to go to sea, but we're managing. Every day we have new things and new things to consider. This is our, ouch, in my head, this is our engineering area, and this is our wheel below deck. We have these windows here. When weather gets so rough, we can pilot or steer from this console and have engine control and steering control and power from this location. Well, we're back up in the cabin in the main control. This is the main steering station, and it's under this new green bimini here, which is a weather enclosure for rain and foul weather and cold weather. And we're installing our new map tracking system operated by GPS, and Dennis is all excited. We're turning it on for the first time, have the antenna installed and all the wiring and hooked up, and then we're connected to the compass, which is underneath this cover, and then we have the depth finder and distance calculator and all kinds of specialty equipment. This is a radar. We can see that for getting through the fog and night and bad weather, so we don't run into other boats and other obstacles. So that's part of what we're doing. We're a little cluttery, but as we work and put more things away and get more organized, and the better we get. One of the many, many things that we're doing shipboard shores, Dennis is hooking up the antenna for the single sideband radio for weather reports and being able to have some communication, even the internet, right, Dennis? On single sideband you get internet?
Yeah. And actually, if you, on the ham, not the single sideband, but the ham, you can get into an operator and
to send a phone message for you, or
talk to them like
yeah,
on the phone.
Yeah, that's been going on forever. Yes.
Right.
So what's going on, my captain?
Well, I'm just getting things ready to rock and roll. I need a screwdriver.
I have one. Can you handle a rather large one? I have one out for like paint. Wow, Dennis, it worked. So do you still need a do you still need a screwdriver?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think.
Anyhow, where Dennis is standing on the back lift for the dinghy, which we're going to pick up tomorrow, we had to have it completely re-glued and resealed. It was starting to leak, and for a new dinghy it was just a little scary. So whoops, I heard that hit the water.
Yeah,
so we were, it's still in warranty, so we took it in and they completely re-seamed it, was our understanding. But what Dennis is standing on is called a davits, and the davit is the two lifting devices with pulleys and ropes that, in fact, we can zoom in on that part, the pulleys and ropes that lift up the dinghy. And then on across the bar on the davit, we have the solar panel, which Jim hasn't installed yet, right there in that space. But that's happening. We had to paint the wood first before we installed it, so it would be secure and hold up in the weather. This right here is the long boom for the big main sail. It is this roller furling sail right here. This rolls out and it goes all the way out to the end here.